Hey everybody, Gabe Jenkins back with you to work on AutoCAD drawing number 12. We're up to 12 now. All right. And just like the walkthrough, I'm sorry, the overview video, I'm going to try to walk through this. It's pretty just straightforward. Like I told you, this is a really good opportunity to use the mirroring tool and using the construction lines in a strategic way. We got a 45-degree up from the horizontal 45-degree construction line and a 20 degree construction line coming up from the origin. And those two lines really help to just kind of anchor this whole picture because it's radially symmetric, right? It all kind of like comes out from the center point, from the origin, and it looks kind of the same. It's like kind of like a stop sign, right? It's like an octagon in a way. Not exactly, but it's kind of similar to that, right? Like all the sides come out from the origin. They all kind of look the same. So we're going to proceed just like we did, like I said in the overview, and we're going to start by making some. We're going to start by making some construction lines, and that'll help us frame the entire thing. One thing I want to show you is that there's a different kind of line. If you want to make a construction line that's just kind of like goes on forever, you can go down here to, this is like the drop-down menu underneath all the draw stuff, and you can click on this thing that is construction line, and just if you want to specify the origin, and it kind of lets you kind of like draw some construction lines however you want. They go forever, right? So I'm going to make one that's vertical. I'm going to make one that is horizontal. I'm going to make one, I have it set, my snaps are set so that it'll snap to 45 degrees, so I'm going to set that one as well. And I'm going to specify one more point that is going to be 20 degrees. Okay? And so I've made 4 construction lines there, and that's kind of huge for the rest of this drawing. It goes a lot easier after that. All right? So I'm going to go back to my visible line and start doing some circles. Let's do the outermost one first, just so I can see how big everything is and start to like zoom in, zoom out. So it's got a diameter of 172. So I'm going to click there, say 172, and let's make it a little bit bigger so I can kind of start to see. Okay, so that's 172. There's an inside thing. It's got a diameter, it says, of 116. So I'm going to start there and go 116. Okay, that's done. I'm going to go back to my layers and make a circle that's this one right here, so that I know where the center point of that circle is. And it says that this has a radius of 72.5. So I'm going to go radius, center point, 72.5. It's right there. Cool. All right. So that's a lot of my that's a lot of my kind of like background kind of structure work. All right. So now I'm going to go to the visible layer one more time. I'm going to make that little circle right there. It says there's 4 of them that have a diameter of 12. It's right here. It's not letting me snap onto that. So I'm going to go back to my construction layer, and I'm going to do, what did I say? It's got a diameter of what? 12. Diameter. Sometimes it lets you only snap onto things if you're in that layer. So that's why I had to go back to the construction layer. And so I'm in there, and then once I make my circle, I'm going to move it over to the visible layer. So I'm going to say it's diameter of 12. Okay, I'm going to click on it and move it back to the visible layer. Excellent. Okay, zoom out a little bit. All right. So the next thing I said, well, on the overview is, you know, these 20-degree lines, right? This one 20-degree line that I made that goes, it forms the intersection point that allows me to kind of cut off the circle straight down here and straight down there. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to click right here and go straight down till it intersects. And I'm also going to click right here. Intersection, straight down. Excellent. All right. So let's see. Let's trim away some of the stuff that I don't care about. What I'm really gonna do is I'm gonna start to trim away all this stuff that I don't care about anymore, because I'm gonna end up mirroring that one little mirror kind of everything in this quadrant right here. So I'm going to get rid of even this stuff right here. Get rid of all this. Get rid of that and that. Do I need this anymore? No, I really don't need this or this or this. I do, however, need to take these two things and move them over to the visible layer. Move them over to the visible layer so that they show up. All right. So I guess in the video I just kind of stopped right there in the overview video, and then I started mirroring around. So let's do that because that's how I said I was going to do it. So I'll just do that. Okay. So I'm going to go to my mirror tool, click it, select the objects I want to mirror. I want to do that, that. Enter. What is the point of where are the things I want to mirror? I want to mirror across here and here. Erase my source. No. Okay. Now I'm going to mirror again, but now I'm going to pick all of them. Okay. Seem right. Enter. What do I want to mirror them now? Well, let's mirror it across here. Cool. Erase source. Nope. All right. You know what? Try to make this a little bit faster. I'm going to turn off my construction layer for a second. Oh, let me go back up to there and then turn off my construction layer. Okay. I'm going to highlight everything here and I'm going to mirror it. Construction lines back on for this. And that one and that one. What did I do wrong there? Select all these things, mirror, click that. No. All right. So that is kind of like all of the basic outline of the shape. Now there's a couple things I got to do. I got to draw this line and this line. And I know I told you in the overview that because the whole thing is 28 wide kind of everywhere, that means it's 14 from my lines of my construction lines, right? I need to offset, right? So I'm going to pick my offset tool and I want to offset it 14. And I want to offset this line up and this line down. Okay, I'm going to trim away all this stuff that I don't care about. Get rid of all that. So much I want to get rid of. There's probably also some tiny ones in there, but I don't care about that. Okay, get rid of that one as well. I'm going to move these. I'm going to move this and that over to the visible layer. Okay, now let's see. I want to mirror these again. So again, it's mirroring this and this. I'm going to mirror them. It asks me what is my mirror line I want to do. Let's do this. Cool. Mirror them sideways now. Now I'm going to go from here over to here. Great. Oh, I always do that. And I want to do one more time down. Let's do this one right here. Did I get rid of? I did. I got rid of somehow. I got rid of a line I didn't want to get rid of. Still want to keep my horizontal line. Back to visible layer. This and that. I'm going to mirror them across my horizontal. All right. So we really are almost done here. And now let's just zoom in on the where the detail was, and I'm going to off my construction lines, and I'm going to try to zoom in right here. So it says, if we zoom in here, it says that there's a 45-degree angle line that comes up. It doesn't say how long it's going to be, but it's going to be up at an angle that's 45. Now, it's going to measure it, again, it's going to measure it from the right horizontal line. And so this is 0, this is 90, and the one that is 45 over is 135, right? So I'm going to hit Tab so that I can specify exactly 135. And I said I'm going to make it 2, right? Oh, I messed up. Bad, Mr. Jenkins. So I was going to make it 2 units long, didn't I? Okay. So we're going to do it one more time. I'm going to go, that's my point. I'm going to start off. I'm going to make it 2 units long and make it 135. Cool. It's very small, right? Now I'm going to go from here, zoom in even more so I can make sure I'm in the right spot. And you know what I need to do? Turn my back on so I can make sure I'm line tool. Go from here until it intersects with that, and I'm done with that. So now use the mirroring tool a few more times, and then we shall be done. All right. So I want to mirror that little element and that little element. Mirror across here to here. Great. Gonna go this, 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 and that. And I'm gonna mirror them across that line. I know we can't see it yet, but we will as soon as we move it. Let's see. Let's do it one more time. 2 more times, actually. Here, across from here to here, and last thing we have to do is click here, click here, click here, click here, and we're going to mirror them across the center vertical line, and we'll be done. Okay, don't erase anything. Go ahead and dimension it as it's shown in the reference diagram, and we're done. It's pretty straightforward drawing, right? It's a lot of use of structural kind of construction lines. It's like key angles that everything is going to be based on. And sometimes it's, again, sometimes you're going to use those construction lines like we did in the last drawing to help locate the center points of a circle or some other element in a drawing. But very often, construction lines can be used as really strategic ways of mirroring elements of a drawing when you know you're going to have to repeat the same thing again and again and again, but in a mirrored way. So I hope you found that very helpful, and I hope you finished it in under 15 minutes. All right, thanks. Have a great day, everybody.